Greetings. I am the monitor of Installation 04. I am 343 Guilty Spark. Someone has released the flood. My function is to prevent it from leaving this installation, but I require your assistance. Come, this way. We are near the index chamber. Follow me. The energy field above us contains the index. We must get up there. The security doors have sealed automatically. I will go access the override to open them. Please follow closely. This portal is the first of 10. Puzzling. You brought such ineffective weapons to combat the flood, despite the containment protocols. These sentinels will supplement your combat systems, but I suggest you upgrade to at least a Class 12 combat skin. Your current model only scans as a Class 2, which is ill-suited for this kind of work. Pardon me, a plasma conduit breach in Section 5524 has disrupted power flow to a gravitic maintenance assembly. Repairs require my attention. I will return soon. Please stay close. Time is short. We must continue. This way, please. Flood activity has caused a failure in a drone control subsystem. I must reset the backup unit. Please continue on. I will rejoin you when I have completed my task. This is not the correct direction. If you do not follow me, you may become lost. I am gratified to see you. You should remain with me. Please wait here. I will deactivate the security lock. Wait here. The energy barrier surrounding the index will deactivate when we reach the ground floor. You may now retrieve the index. Protocol requires that I take possession of the index for transport. Your organic form renders you vulnerable to infection. The index must not fall into the hands of the flood before we reach the control room and activate the installation. The flood is spreading. We must hurry. If the flood escapes this halo, it will of course consume all viable hosts in this galaxy. The flood must not escape the installation. They consume all. The sentinels can use their weapons to manage the flood only for a short time. Speed is of the essence. You can see how the body's been transformed by the genetic restructuring of the flood infection. The small creatures carry spores that cause a host to mutate. The mutated host then produces spores that can pass the flood to others. It is insidious and elegant. As long as any hosts remain, the flood is virulent. The flood will spread from planet to planet, consuming all in its path. Your environment suit should serve you well when the flood begins to alter the atmosphere. You are a good planner. The installation was well conceived. It is surely the only way to end the flood threat. The index is naturally our first priority. We cannot activate the installation's failsafes without the index. The flood are already hard at work repairing your vessel. Its parasitic nature belies the flood's intelligence. This installation's research facilities are most impressive. Perhaps you will have time to see them later. Why, naturally, the flood is simply too dangerous to release, and mass sterilization protocols may again need to be enacted. Of course, samples were kept here after the last catastrophic outbreak, for study. It seems that decision may have been an error. The installation was specifically built to study and contain the flood. Their survival as a race was dependent upon it. I am grateful to see that some of them survived to reproduce. I would conjecture that the other species currently on the installation is responsible for releasing the flood. They seem most persistent in their attempts to access restricted areas. We must collect the index before we can activate the installation. Please control your temper. We have much more important business here. Please stop firing your weapon. That is completely unnecessary. Are you finished yet? Please stop being human. I'm afraid that's out of the question, really. Ridiculous! That you would imbue a warship's AI with such a wealth of knowledge? Weren't you worried it might be captured? Or destroyed? You can't imagine how exciting this is! To have a record of all of our lost time! Human history, is it? Fascinating. Oh, how I will enjoy every moment of its categorization! To think that you would destroy this installation as well as this record! I am shocked. Almost too shocked for words. Why do you continue to fight us, Reclaimer? You cannot win. Give us the construct, and I will endeavor to make your death relatively painless and... I am a genius. a good idea. Ah, pity. Oh, how unfortunate. Oh, how unfortunate. How unfortunate. Reclaimer, we must keep moving. Reclaimer? Reclaimer, we must keep moving. Reclaimer?